Education has always been a passion for me in terms of giving back to the community, giving back to students, and ensuring that they also have opportunities that were given to me.
What we do affects the future, and it really is important.
Every day is different. You don't know what to expect. Probably what I enjoy are the hugs, and I look forward to, parents, whether they have concerns, whether they have compliments, just those interactions. I just look forward to all interactions that are happening.
I would say 98% of our parents have a very high expectation for their student to achieve in school, but they don't necessarily know how to do that.
I think the first thing is the barrier of just trying to figure out the school system. And that just comes from just probably myself living it, being the first generation. My parents immigrated, and I just saw the distance between my parents and the school system.
Parents that have to work, they work long hours. They drop the kids off at school way early. When school lets out at 3 o'clock, parents are still working. When the kids leave and go home, nothing to go home to. They go on the streets, you're gonna get yourself into trouble.
Recognizing that, we have different parents who, yes, there are some who are already naturally engaged and have the ability to be involved. And you have other parents who basically they're just trying to feed their kids. Some parents feel guilty, some parents feel unsure. So I see the language barriers, I see economic barriers, I see professional barriers.
Just like me as a parent, because I have 3 of my own, you really do care about your children's education. It's just you don't always have the right tools to be able to help them out. They just want some ideas on how to help their kids.
As school principals, you spend your time and you're dedicated to increasing academic achievement. But you do that by supporting the family, by supporting parents. Once we solidify the base of the family, there is no limit to building that academic achievement.
Ever since I was in the classroom, I knew that in order for me to be successful, I needed parent support. And so now as a superintendent, when Dr. Yufandu came to me and said, we have this great program called Parenting Partners, are we on board, or what would you like to do? And I said, I'm on board. It's fantastic. We use it all the time. We train every single school. A leadership team has been trained on the campus. But the best thing for me is just walking around and seeing the parents smile and getting involved at the schools and just saying to me in Spanish how wonderful the program is.
So I actually brought Parenting Partner to my district. And looking at all the components of the program, we realized that this is exactly what the district needs. You have the materials, you have the training, and you train your parents and your employees to go back to the school site and train the other parents.
When I first went into the training, I was kind of, I thought it was going to be different. Just kind of like the parents, they come into our meetings, the first meeting, and they're like, what is this going to be? Is this going to be a person just talking to me the whole time? Or what is it going to be about? But it was really nice because I felt like I was doing a good job at home, but it kind of just pointed out to me what areas I really needed help on. It gives it to you in a visual way, so you kind of see what mistakes you're doing and how it affects your kids, and you always can bounce back from it. For example, the heart skit. If you say these things to your kids, you're breaking their heart, but don't worry, you have this 101 ways of how to rebuild it. Like, there's no way you can fail, you can always bounce back from it. So that's what I really like about this program.
It's actually the beginning of the opportunity to educate our parents and provide support for them. And they're bringing also things to us, so it's a partnership. So you bring this to the table, we bring this to the table. And how can we put that together to help you and your family?
Parenting Partners allows us to really get at explaining to the parents what is it that we want for the kids and you and the community. And we're able to drive that idea through.